Hello, familia. Welcome. My name is MagdalineJanet. If you are new, welcome to the fam. Please don't forget to like and subscribe because we're always here having a good time. And come visit me on TikTok and Insta because I'm there daily. And of course, welcome back to our oldies but goodies. Familia, I'm back. I'm back after not filming for, I don't know, 10 days. It was a long time. I am so happy to be back filming. My hair is looking crazy. I washed it yesterday. And of course, with the newest of new, I literally just went to Sephora right now to get this. Mario released bronzing shaping serum. We know Mario's makeup is very natural. It's the type of makeup that enhances your features, which is what I really love about it. And here it is. I got the shade medium. So I just primed my skin with this primer. I'm letting it dry down. And what I'm thinking of doing is I want to underpaint a little bit, see how it blends on bare skin and then how it blends on top of foundation. Typically, that's how I've been liking to review these, just so I give you two options. I posted the vlog yesterday. You guys now know the updates as to why I didn't film for so long, and thank you for the love for the vlog because oh my gosh, it was such a good vlog. It was very personal yet fun at the same time. So back to the makeup. The bronzing serum has this pump, and I saw in the picture it has an applicator. I'm kind of liking the applicator. Shoot, this is light. Ooh, medium is light. Look at this. Damn, it does not look like this in the packaging. Although, let's see. Maybe it'll work. Maybe I'm just like, I've been out of the game for a little bit. Let's pump it out, and you see with the pump, it looks a little deeper. Okay. Let's apply it like this and see. Very soft, lightweight. And what we're gonna do today is gonna bronze. Bronzing is gonna bring color to the skin. It's not really gonna reshape. This is also supposed to like do a reshaping, kind of like contour. Well, this color, it's not warm. Oh no, it's a little warm. I feel like it's a warm neutral, you know? Okay, let me get my brush. Oh my god, before we get started, let me give you info about this and then for real. The new Makeup by Mario Softsculpt Multi-Use Bronzing and Shaping Serum retail for $36. It comes in 7 shades. I have the shade medium. This is a multi-use liquid bronzer that warms the complexion with a sun-kissed glow and softly shapes targeted area with a sheer natural second skin finish. The highlighted ingredients is hyaluronic acid that hydrates and vitamin E, an antioxidant that nourishes. I bought mine at Sephora. Okay, I'm blending. Oh, it's subtle. Okay, do we have patches? Hold on. You know how I feel about these patches. And it's good that we're blending it out on bare skin. So I'm gonna do this. It's gonna add warmth to the skin. A little bit here. I like to add here too. Then the brush. I want to see one side and see how it's blending. Formula's wet. Oh my god, look, these patches. It's very creamy, like a gel cream. It doesn't really dry down. The shade's too light. It's not working. Build it up and we'll see if it's buildable. If you are my complexion, we know we have to go one shade up. But it's cool, it's cool. Have that patch there. So when it comes to cream or liquids, they can patch up. It's honestly, it really depends. Sometimes if you let it dry too long, it patches. The formula, the tool, it depends. It doesn't mean it's a bad product. It just means sometimes we have to work with certain things very specifically because this is very like gel cream. I do feel like you have to be very gentle. If you press too hard, that could create a patch too. It depends. It depends. This is definitely subtle. You see the patch right there? Like this right here. Because it's on bare skin, we can fix it a little bit. I do like how it's adding color. This shade is very nice. It's not warm, but it's not cool. It's a little neutral, but it's also sculpting a little. You see? So then I'm gonna tap gently around that patch. There we go. Let's try this side and see how it works. Because this formula is wet, you have to work quick. So let's go gently and blend. Yeah, this is good. You see? It's like a wet cream gel. And I'm gonna add here. See the difference? You can put a little bit like we did here. It's subtle, little bronze. Here, we made a mistake. But that's what happens when you use the product for the first time, you know? So add here. You know how I love to let things dry down? I would say let it dry. Gets tacky onto the skin, which helps, but if it dries too long, it won't work. I would say maybe 10 seconds and then start blending. Yeah, there we go. I like this. This side definitely looks better. Do we look bronzed? Yeah, it's doing the job. This, it looks crazy, but we know this was the trial and error side. This is the good side. This is how it looks on my hand. You see, it's movable. It really dried down. It maintains kind of wet. I really like how if you mess up, you can fix it because it's subtle. It's not too pigmented and it doesn't like attack your face. I'm over here, you know me. I'm curious to see how foundation's gonna sit up on top. So I'm gonna go with the Guerlain foundation. I haven't used this foundation in so long. Because of that, let's shake it up well. I wanna add more on my lids. I can't really see it on my lids. I do have discolored lids. So because this shade's a little light, this coloration on my lids is darker than this. Typically when it comes to shades, I'm usually medium tan. Sometimes I'm medium, sometimes I'm tan. In this case, I would be the medium deep shade, which is more of a tan for tan skin tone. I'm gonna get this brush. Yeah, okay, let's see foundation. Why does this look so light? Am I tanned? Like, what is happening? When I underpaint, I like to add foundation in stamping motions like this. I'm gonna wear my makeup for a long period today because I'm going to an event. So I'm filming and getting ready. You guys know I'm gonna vlog it for you. It's a TikTok event. It's so cool. I've been invited to TikTok events lately. My brush, now what we do is press it in. The idea is when you underpaint is to give you a subtle look of the bronzer or the blush. I didn't add blush today just because we're testing out this bronzer, and the bronzer is the star of the show. Gently, because we now know this is kind of a wet formula, I'm gently pressing the foundation in just because I don't want to move what I already did. For the most part, the underpainting is enough. You don't have to go over. Typically, when I underpaint, I go over a little bit just because I be extra sometimes. It should like shine through. This one is not really shining through. My forehead is. You can see a little bit. Cream bronzers, because they're thicker in texture, I find that they're better when it comes to underpainting as opposed to something more on the liquid side because of texture. It's a thicker texture. You can still see it though, a little bit. Get my sponge, just press. Let's let this dry down because we are dealing with wetness. You have it? Let's see now. Let's go on top with the brush. This is how it looks. And just like a little bit here. Oh, okay. Okay, I see. Just a little bit. Okay, I like that. Okay. Yeah, I'm liking the subtlety. A little bit here. That's nice. Okay. Okay. We're gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is finish up my face, add concealer. You know what? Let's speed it up. Let's speed it up. Now setting the skin, you can see the bronzer. It's just subtle. The definition of subtle bronzer is this one. When it comes to bronzer, I like to always add a pinch of powder bronzer. You don't have to, depending on your style of makeup. A lot of times this is enough, especially if you don't have time and you're like, let's go, let's go. But I like this MAC bronzer. It's been my jam lately. This is a clean brush, so I'm gonna get good amount of product. Even it out here. Tap ever so gently. Just to add a touch here, here. So this is it. This is all we're gonna use. A powder bronzer, when you go on top of a cream, it's just gonna give it that pizzazz. And you don't need to use a lot of this powder bronzer. Let's look. Yeah, it looks good. Okay, let's continue.
Driving down the west coast, we're living every second. I know we can get.
It's definitely doing what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to give you a subtle, soft sculpt. It's in the name. We know Mario is very subtle in the way he does his makeup. The way this is going to work very well is if you set directly with bronzing powder. I didn't do that today. I typically don't do that because it could be a little bit too pigmented. I do have a very small face, so makeup, I have to be very specific how I wear it. And I like to layer with powders because I do have oily skin and I wear my makeup for long periods. That's the reason why I didn't do that today. As you guys saw on my lids, I did set it with the bronzer directly. The only thing is, like, you can see a lot of texture, but let me just tap it on. Sometimes you have to wait a few minutes and then go back into tap, and that's how you're gonna get like the look. Yeah. Let's actually keep an eye on the lids to see if that texture comes back. I would suggest to set this down because the formula is wet and it's that cream gel. It will move around. Depending how your skin is and your type of skin and how you do your makeup, you can set more or you can set less. Like you guys saw today, I set a lot because I do wear my makeup for long periods. I'm going to an event and I have oily skin, you know? So here we are. Here we are. You see, subtlety, subtlety. Now this cheek looks better. Was this a good cheek originally? Talking about wet, let's touch the brush. Oh yeah, it's wet. It's still wet. You see that? Oh wow. We put some. Oh, I could feel it. It's wet. Oh, it's very, oh my gosh. Okay, let's set this back down. I don't want this moving my makeup. And my lip combo. Limitless Brown from Makeup Forever, Warm Teddy from MAC, and then Mauve Bite from Maybelline. I like this lip. I like this lip. Here we are in front of the window. I just want to show you how it looks. You can really see the forehead. Look at my lids. What you think? And the cheekies, the nose, it looks good. Another thing I'm thinking about, look at the glow I have on the skin. Because it doesn't dry down, we get a nice glow to it. Let's see how it wears. My goodness, I just realized my phone is dying. But it is 9 o'clock. We've had the bronzer on all day long. But you know, I got you some footage at around 5 o'clock to show you how things were looking. And like I thought, skin looked better. Skin looked really, really good. I just like the natural glow we had going on. You can still see the bronzer, very subtle. Nothing really changed. And that's what I like because that's the point. Midway through, your makeup should not change. Here we are now. It's 9 o'clock. I started at around 10:45. So 11 hours. Don't mind my lipstick. It's all a mess. But girl, I'm about to take this off. The bronzer held up pretty well. Considering it's super lightweight, super wet formula, I definitely would say I would go one shade deeper. I'll get the deeper shade and do a updated YouTube short so you guys can see. Overall, I like this product. I think it's exactly what it says it is. It is a soft sculpt, very subtle bronzer. However, the formula is very different. There's like a flyaway. It's very wet. You can easily mess up. Kind of like what happened today. I would say that's the only caveat. If you like something lightweight that gives you such a natural look, this product is perfect for you. I feel like both of these products are very similar. The texture is literally what's different. This is liquid. This is more of a cream product. Depending on what you like is depending on what you'll get. Find it's very, very similar. It's funny because I'm in the shade medium here and it's a little deeper than what we have here. The bottle's a little tricky. I feel like it's lighter. You see, a little lighter. I like it. I think it worked out well. It lasted well. It blended out well. It works underneath and over foundation well. That's the only thing I would say if you're new to makeup. Oh, and before I forget, remember I said we were going to keep an eye on the lids. They look pretty good. The pigment is still there, which is quite surprising. Felt like it was going to disappear a little bit. I mean, it is struggling right now. It's struggling a little bit considering it's been all day. I would give it like 10 hours though. Not like much longer because it could get spotty from here on out. Like if you touch it, oh, maybe not. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, okay. It passed the test. It passed the test. So let me know your thoughts. I love Makeup by Mario. I think Makeup by Mario does makeup so well. I like this. This is different because he gives you a great package. He gives you 2 ways of apply it and it lasts all day on my oily skin. I don't look gastada and I was out in the sun. Well, not really the sun, but outdoors all day long. And look, gastada not here. not here. Let me know your thoughts. Are you getting this? Did you get this? Thank you so much for hanging out with me and spending a little bit of your day with me. I'm so happy to be back filming in the swing of things. And thank you guys so much for being patient with my lack of posting last week. If you saw the vlog, you know what happened. And I love you guys so much. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, click the button right there, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.